What flavor for soup, huh? Can't decide. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time, we skied down the mountain and ended up here at Snowpeak Ruins, the home of this Yeti and his wife. Now, we want to pop over here. Did you hear that little whoop sound in the background last time? Yeah! She's actually quite well hidden. I didn't find her at all my first time going through this place. You free at last? Gracious, I'm getting Mike Wazowski'd. You're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit again, I'll be right with you again. So if you want to warp out again, just let me know. Again. You reunited with Uku! Those kind characters will let you out of the dungeon and return you to where you were. Set those two and call those with Y, X, or R. I'm just gonna throw that right there to make myself feel better. It's okay, the Yeti didn't invest in the pottery. He likely just found this place. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but that guy's name is Yeto. I just thought that would be a fun thing to be aware of. You know, it's kind of nice. So, all right. What we wanna do is we got our traditional Zelda block pushing puzzle. I kind of applaud this game for not having too many of these. I feel like the 3D Zelda's kind of stuck with it a little bit longer as a regular staple than I probably would have. It's kind of another example of how I feel like a lot of Nintendo games just kind of do things because it's how it was in the last game and not really because it's an interesting thing that makes good use of the mechanics, you know. But I mean, one every once in a while is good. Once every once in a while is good. And on ice, that's a fun twist on it that, you know, you don't see, I guess you see it in Pokemon, but you don't really see it too often in Zelda. Well, we'll go through there. And this place is a dungeon. It's got its own map and everything. We gotta make it to that location with the flag right there. We know where we're going. And we don't have any way of breaking ice. Not gonna say any other words at the end of that sentence that might foreshadow anything. Nope, nope, nope. We're gonna go out here and look at this. Aw, there's a heart on that snow pile on the roof. Come on over. Come on over. Oh, God! At least that didn't hurt me. Oh, it sounded so sad as I slaughtered it. No. Gosh, they're so cool looking and everything. Well, what we want to be on the lookout for is very easy ways of killing you. No, we want to dig in the snow here, pop open that chest with our little noggin, and get ourselves our first of many small keys. I don't actually know if it's that many small keys. I think there's like 3 in this dungeon. If I know that from memory, I am going to be royally ashamed and impressed with myself all at the same time. You know the feeling, well, if you are nerds that care way too much about video games, or just about your little niche. This over here is a mini freezer. So we can't really do much to them. We can kind of stab them. What I like doing is shield bashing them. Death by curling! It's like playing Sanrio World Smash Ball. Oh God, no! Okay, yeah. The best way to deal with them, believe it or not, is go up to them when they're stationary and freeze yourself in the shin. No. Mortal draw! Well, I killed it, you know? Alternatively, you can take them out with a bomb arrow, and that's probably what I would recommend if you don't want to get your butt frozen. A super bizarre thing is that these enemies appear in Spirit Tracks, which came out right around the same time as this game, not too much long after it, and hitting them with fire reveals them to be Octoroks. Yeah, you heard that right, type of Octorok. Just gonna bomb arrow you guys. Opening the door. Ooh, a coat of arms on the wall, a shield, some swords, a battle axe, some spears. Yeah, a lot of weaponry in this place. I love the little snow particles floating in through the windows. It adds a lot to this place. We got a chest in there. What now? Oh. Oh no, this is a Chilfos. I would say, hang back, bomb arrow them twice. What? I got both of them in one go? Shoot, I didn't even get to show the alternative strategies. Bomb arrows are your friends, they really are. I really could use some arrows right about now, but there's not an easy way to warp out of here, even with Uku. If you come back, you're going back to the top of the mountain, you gotta snowboard all the way back down, so it's not the most convenient place to revisit. Another painting of the Sacred Grove hangs above this treasure chest containing pumpkins. This pumpkin was grown in your hometown of Orden. It's amazing how far our exported goods feed people in this world. What's this? This isn't right. She got the wrong location. Want to go back and try to get her to remember where the key is? All right, if we must. What's... Oh, that's Queen Rutella. Yeah. Interesting paintings, huh? So many locations all throughout Hyrule, including some that I don't think the regular tourist would be too aware of. And then Queen Rutella, of all people. So to move on, we just want to go up here. And I'd like to show off this real quick, just to show that it's here. If we hop across, there's this block over here, and we can't push it from this side. Yeah, it's just blocked by something on the other side. Get it? Okay, yeah, you probably heard that one before. Rolling is great. Rolling fixes your movement in. It's wonderful if you need to move over the ice briefly. And that takes us back to ol' Yeto here. What flavor? Oh? Pumpkin! You have pumpkin, oh! God, I wish he would touch me like that. Pumpkin! Pumpkin, oh! Thanks, oh. You taste if you want. Well, since we happen to be missing 2 hearts, we might as well guzzle down the soup, the simple soup. And then we gotta go up, and we gotta scoop the soup. Now, it's become the good soup. It smells like pumpkins, replenishes 4 hearts. Needs more punch, need something. Oh, we'll be on the lookout for you. It looks so delicious. I want to show you this thing. Nintendo of America posted their Twitter account a few years ago, an official recipe for the pumpkin soup in this game, and I wanted to make it before this, but pumpkins just aren't in season, so I can't really get the ingredients for it though, but here it is if you want to do it.
You find it, what? Pumpkin? But why there? No good, huh? Where I leave it? Maybe in that room. Go to room marked by symbol.
So on the first floor, inside of that round house.
Check room I mark on map,
And she's even kind enough to open the way with the voice-activated lock. As nice and homey as it feels in here, I just wish I could stay in there forever. But we got adventures to be on. We want to be a wolf in the snow as not to get our shins stuck in it and potentially snap them off. That video hasn't gone up yet, so I don't know the answer to that. I always ask you guys my questions, or one of my co-hosts. I never just Google the answers to things I wonder about. It's more entertaining to ask the internet. Come. Get into the circle so I can mutilate you. Yes! No. I hit my head on a bunch of snow. Get it. See what I mean? They just evade you so well. All right, now you're gonna get it. Just go frolicking in the meadows into your face. Thank you. So interestingly over here, we got a cannon. If I were to transform back, contorting all my bones into place, we can push this. Only problem is we don't have any ammo. Keep that in mind for a little bit later. Come on, really? No good, we need a key. I thought, wait a second, no, I know what to do in this part. That right over there, that fearsome beast is a freezered. Yeah, those cute, cuddly little things from Majora's Mask came back as that. Careful who you make fun of in middle school, jeez. Yeah, so you go over to them, and they just breathe ice at you. We have no way of dispatching them at all. The bomb arrow doesn't even hurt them, and their reach is surprisingly lethal. No backslice. I'm gonna just get out of here. I was talking earlier about how you probably don't want to fight White Wolfos if it can be avoided, and you know, it can be avoided. So let's do that. In this place, ooh, we find those. We try to go up, and there's another freezer. Hold your breath! Oh, no, no! Sorry. Hold your breath! No. Midna? What a nuisance. I'd love to help, but I don't think we can quite reach. Thanks for that. Thanks a lot. We want to pull down this lever. Put this ball in. No, no, no. Put the ball in. Place. Go onto the other side, and then pull the lever down, giving us the ball. Kind of a cool detail that goes unnoticed in this dungeon is that even in normal mode, the enemies and pots here will never drop hearts. It kind of adds to the feeling of it being cold and isolated here, how you're just trying to survive out in the Arctic wilderness and everything. In hero mode, you don't really notice the difference because nothing drops hearts, but I just thought I'd bring attention to that because it's a cool little detail. You really do got to get by on the soup. And with that, we can use the cannon, getting bombs. Yeah, okay, that wasn't really too thrilling though, but we can grab our ammo and turn it around. Hey buddy, what do you get when you throw a pumpkin off the roof? Squash! That was the last thing he heard before he died. Oh, how I'd love to do that to one of my enemies. Oh, I'd love to use my puns for that against one of my enemies. Oh, well, you were wave dashing in subspace right there. It's okay, I'll let your offspring live. That reminds me of something really morbid. When I was a kid and I heard that people had to serve like 4 consecutive life sentences, I thought that meant that when you were in prison, they would like force you to have a baby, and that baby would have to live out their entire life in prison, and then before that baby would die of old age, they would force it to have a baby, and then it would just keep going in a cycle until 4 whole lifetimes had been served, and you would feel like really, really guilty for it. I was an interesting child. This is Darkhammer! We want to go across. Oh, you gonna go? You gonna throw? You gonna throw? All right. Go to the back. Mortal draw. No! No, 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 no. Oh, God. So Darkhammer is without a doubt the hardest fight in the game if you're doing a 3-heart run. If you're doing it with Ganon amiibo, good freaking luck. Ow! Yeah, I would have been freaking dead right there. You take so much damage from this guy, and it's difficult to like evade all of his swings. Are you gonna throw? You gonna throw, buddy? You gonna hit me with that ball? You gonna hit me with it? You are gonna hit me with the ball, right? Just go with the swing, not against it. Ah! Oh, my legs. Mortal draw, no! Okay, I need to not be fancy here. Nope. Fancy, don't let me down. Thank you. Would you believe that... I suck at this. Would you believe that this guy has the only new character model in the HD version? They added armor to his tail instead of it being exposed, which you're supposed to hit the tail, so they went out of their way to make this fight make less sense. I don't get why. I don't know what they were thinking, but hey. All right, let's jump attack. Not me. Could I please hit this guy just one time? Is that so much to ask? Okay, go with the swing. Come on over. He's closing in. And then when he's close, go. He throws it. Okay, no fancy moves, just stab him in the butt. Okay, Okay, swing it again. Swing it again. Huh, huh, huh. Just do 5 consecutive backflips casually because you're Link. Get on the side of him. Let him come over. Oh, pfft, got hit right there. Dang it. Oh, whoa, I thought he was gonna combo me. Whoop, getting out. I should heal. I should really, really heal. It wounds me to use that right now. Well, I guess it does the opposite of wound me, because it heals me, right? Go. Nope. I panicked and I did it in the wrong spot. Get out of here. You gotta throw if you want to get me. Thank you. Slash, slash, slash! Yeah! If there's any other strategy I can offer you, it's arrows on the tail. That's about the safest way that you can attack it, but it doesn't really help you when he's swinging that hammer above his head. However, I do believe he left behind something of interest. You got the ball and chain! This giant iron ball has incredible power. Set it to Y, X, or R and swing it to cause serious damage. So this thing is quite the interesting weapon indeed, making its debut in Twilight Princess, by the way. I don't know if it's ever come back. I'll have to check that. It's slow, but you can hold it in front of you and it actually is functionally a shield while it is. And it's functionally the same as a bomb. Anytime that you ever need to get rid of a rock in your way or any similar object that a bomb would deal with, use this. In fact, I'll demonstrate it right now. I think bombs can destroy these. Yeah, see that? Well, I can't demonstrate it on those barrels, but what I'd like to show is these suits of armor. You knock them down in one hit, and you... Dang, that thing's skull was in there all that time just collecting mold. Hit him a second time, you destroy him. You can also wreck the furniture, and we can at last smash through the ice. From this chest we get Orden goat cheese. This cheese is made from milk from Orden goats. I can smell it from here. Food again. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. Doesn't seem very sure of herself. Oh well, let's head back and hope she has another brilliant idea. Oh, hello, ball. Oh, bye my shins. Smashing my shins all the time. Before we go on, I want to draw attention to this little window here, this little cubby hole. Traditionally, I forget to do this. I get to the end of the dungeon and I'm like, wait, where's the compass? And then it comes rushing back to me that, oh right, this place. Yeah. Now that we have the ball and chain, we're free to not use ammo on... We're free to not use ammo on... We're free to not... Just pull out the frickin' sword. Screw this crap. Just stab them twice, they go down. It's fine. There's a cannonball right here on the floor. Can I chuck that? No. But I can chuck this. We'll want to put that in. Load that cannon. Load it, load it. Kerpow! Take them out the intended way. Yeah, get them on the backswing. You can press the A button to pull it back when you want it, and you can time that well to get enemies as you're pulling it back in. It's super satisfying and fun to do. We got 5 bombs for that, a quite pointless chest indeed. Oh, no rupee left behind, thank you. I got 707 rupees, a very satisfying number, for better alliteration. And then we want to go into this place. All right, I'm gonna show you a real fun way to take care of this room. So we got these guys here. I'm just gonna bop you. We'll claw shot you. Claw shot you. Aha, death by curling. There's, no! I always knew those Canadians were dangerous! And they're back. Shoot him with the claw shot, do that. But let's say that you're American and you don't treat curling like it's a real sport. Oh boy, Come on, pop you in the face. If you're American and don't treat curling like it's a real sport, just do the shield bash. There you go. It stayed. Come on. There it goes. Jump over there, you don't want to slip on the ice. And then we get a Meaver stamp for the letter B, actually looking like its English counterpart. And in this chest, I already spoiled what it was. You got the compass. This handy tool will show you where to find objects hidden in this dungeon. Let's not take a look at that screen, take a look at this screen. So we're missing one chest in the room just to the north of here. Other than that, we've been good about cleaning everything out, but there's a couple things in the main lobby that we hadn't seen. Nice little shortcut back. This candelabra has been taken off of the wall, meaning we can use it as a hookshot target. I almost said capsule. Hit you with the X button. I put it on the X button because it's the most extreme way to take you out. Smash through that. Smash his face with an iron, you were thinking it. We all watched the lovely Nintendo Capri Sun, and I got 20 rupees from that. I peeked over at him, he didn't flinch or react to it in any way. Usually he's like giggling to himself whenever I like sing about poop or something like that. I'll meet you back in the lobby. Oh boy. Right back at the entrance were these suits of armor, and they're marked on the map now that we have the compass. Yeah! There's bubbles inside of some of these suits of armor, and they have orange rupees. Behind others are treasure chests. We get the Meaver stamp for the letter Q. It looks more like a backwards P mixed with the Nintendo Switch 2 camera. Nothing in that one. I really can't complain now that we've gotten an orange rupee out of one of them. Everything else could just be crap, and I'd still love it. Oh! A Poe! Hey! Boy, am I glad to see you, even though I get absolutely nothing from you in the short term. It's all about the big plan benefit. Thank you. Get me that. Rip his heart out. And that means we just got one more suit of armor to smash through. This one's got a treasure chest behind it. Ugh. That one's a yellow rupee. Well, sorry, it just seems kind of underwhelming. Gosh, I'm not happy now that I have all of them. Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed this. In the main lobby, there's always a purple chew jelly. I don't get the point of it when you have access to the soup. It comes back every time you go into the room, but yeah, I'm not gonna be taking advantage of that because we got this over here. We got homemade, lovingly crafted soup. Just like Grandma used to make. Oh, my grandma is such a good cook. I need her to teach me her cooking secrets while she's still around to teach them. Like, she's always like, oh, no, let me cook for you. And I'm like, but I want to learn. And she's like, no, like, honey, like, I'll take care of it. And my grandmother was a professional chef for a long time. So I think I have an extra good grandma cook compared to even the average person. Needs more punch, You want fruit punch for it? What? Good smell? That's subjective. What do you have, perfect ingredient, Little more time on fire, it become gourmet soup, Here, taste it, After adding that ingredient, it goes from good soup to superb soup. It smells quite cheesy. I love broccoli cheddar soup with some fish in it. Oh, it smells wonderful. Smells good, Wife will feel better when she drink this. I'm just gonna replenish all of my hearts right now while we're here and then just kind of scoop the soup again. I remember when I was younger getting confused in this, thinking you had to target her and give her the soup, but there's no such prompt for it.
I think I remember, We put key in nearby room, so no forgetting, How I forget. Embarrassing, See, here. Place marked by symbol,
So right there in the top right.
It there. It must be, You look for me.
And that opens door number 3. But I think with our new item that I am not allowed to pull out here because I don't want to kill her, we are going to stop there. Next time on Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we carry on through the Snowpeak ruins and see if we can get to the bottom of exactly what this place is. See you guys then.